All right, this is how to add links to a PDF. For example, if you are creating products for Teachers Pay Teachers, you might need to use someone else's products in your product. So an example of that would be clip art or maybe lined paper that someone has designed. It could be borders or frames, digital papers, all those things. You need to really read the terms of use before you buy if you can. Otherwise, make sure that for the terms of use, you're really paying attention to that. Most people I've purchased from just require a link back to their store with a picture. So I just created this really quickly. It's not anything that I sell in my store, but I did create these digital papers that you're seeing. The font I also created as well. So I just made this pretend product and I have to have a legal page. So I like to call it legal stuff. Whatever you decide is up to you. That's just one of my little signature things that I do. And here is my logo because I created the font. So what I'm going to do is click on it and it highlights it. And I can right click and I can click on create link. Once I do that, this will pop up. You can have a visible rectangle, which will stay there even if you don't hover over it. I like to do invisible rectangle because it keeps the product looking nice. And you can choose what color you want it to turn. I just leave it at gray. I don't do anything here with highlight style. And it's going to open up to a web page. And that would be the link to the store that you purchased from. Click next. And it's going to give you this bar for the URL. So what I have ready is my store, and you would search for whichever store it is that you purchase from. And then you highlight, right click, copy. Go back to your Adobe Acrobat, and I need to remind you that this is Acrobat Pro. So if you have only Acrobat, this will not work. And now I can paste that URL into here. If I click off to the side, this is what your customer is going to see. It changes into the little hand when it hovers over there. I also did the digital papers, so we would need to do that again. And create link. Next. And since it's the same page, I just click that. So I always have this as my second page of my product so that you have your cover page, you have your second page. That way everyone gets credit for what they want. I also usually do one here. I can highlight these words with Acrobat Pro, and I can create a link from there as well. Do the same thing. And there we go. So the next thing you need to do is to secure your document. If you don't secure your document, then people can steal the images on what they have. What am I doing? Oh, I just saw it. Properties. Sorry, that's what we want. We want properties. And on here, we click to security, and we want password security. And this way you type in. So if yours is super top secret, you can require a password to open the document. I restrict editing. So printing allowed, yes, on high resolution. Changes allowed, no. Otherwise, if you don't click that, they're not going to be able to print whatever it is that you're creating. So if that's what you want, great. But most people want to print out what they're purchasing. So I type in my password, And what's nice is that it shows you over here how great your password is. And I'm okay. I click OK. And it's going to ask you for your password again. And now it needs security. So it's going to say all of this, which looks like it's not going to be secure. But once you save it, that's when it secures it. So you click OK, save it, and watch up here at the top. Now it says secured. I'm going to bring that down so you can see it. Now it says secured, which if someone were to open that and try and drag things around, it won't work. So that is how you can make a legal page for your products. Again, make sure you check out the terms of use. They're also labeled as TOU before you do anything with the products. Thank you for watching.